Please welcome Alan Thicke.
Yes.
You got a nice-looking wife.
Yes.
She's a what we call a thickum. And that's a good thing.
Yeah, she's an interesting blend of Bolivian and French.
Yes.
Yeah.
You like an exotic woman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I love your hair.
Thank you.
It's as iconic as your role on Growing Pains.
Some days that's all you got. You know? I played in a hockey tournament about a month ago. They interviewed me afterwards. I said, you know, the problem with coloring your hair is you forget how old your knees are.
Well, it's looking good. And we know your son, Robin, I see that you passed that gene down because he's got great hair.
Yeah.
You know, I was reminded...
It's a hair legacy.
I was reminded by some of my younger staffers that a lot of people might not realize that you are Robin Thicke's father. I said, of course they do. They said, well, no, because some people might not even remember Growing Pains. I was like, well, who are you people?
Well, but you know, there aren't a lot of Thickes around.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Like, there's certain names that you hear. When you hear Thicke or Trump or certain names, you just
You're
assume...
a Thicke or a Vanderpump, you know who your cousins are, right?
Do you ever do, we talk about him a lot here on the show. Yeah, your son. And he's been here before. He's messy, but he's handsome, and he's tall, and he's got a fantastic voice.
He does.
And he got that from you.
Not the voice.
Yes.
The hair.
The whole package, Mr. Thicke, the whole package. Do you ever take a side-by-side photo of you when you were around his age and him and just hold them up and see?
Two of my three sons look, we look identical at different parts of our life.
Yeah.
My son Carter, who's about to turn 18 and who stars on our Unusually Thick show, he's a ringer and he's also up to 6'4" now.
Really?
So yeah, Robin and Carter and I look similar.
Yeah. So now your wife is, what's her name?
Tanya.
Danya.
Tanya.
Tanya. Tanya is your third wife.
But who's counting?
Well, unfortunately, we are. That's what we do. But
hey, listen. Tomorrow, 10-year anniversary.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah. 5 for her, 5 for me. No, seriously, 10 years. 10 years tomorrow.
Now, one piece of trivia that I found out about you guys are going to gag. You wrote, along with one of your ex-wives, Gloria Loring, the theme songs for Facts of Life and Different Strokes.
That's true, yeah.
Who knew?
Yes, and Gloria sang the Facts of Life, and I sang Different Strokes.
Oh, interesting.
But I'll tell you, the real challenge was I also wrote a lot of game show themes and the background music to when they're giving away a prize. Like Wheel of Fortune was for the original was all mine. And so the real challenge is not a theme song for a sitcom, but it's writing the exact feel for turtle wax or a dishwasher, you know, or some kind of random
That's amazing. So you're behind stuff like that as well.
You have to know what the radar range.
Yes.
The radar range needs that right touch.
Yeah.
Poor Robin has never written a theme for a radar range. He still has that to look
But
forward.
it's okay. He's almost legendary for other things, like having Miley twerk on him with the foam finger. What did you think about this? Because this will go down in history. This moment right here.
Wait a minute. I've never seen this. I'm in shock. No. That's my boy.
That's your boy.
What's he doing to her then? Let's see. How do we reach
Robin, Alan, what did you think? What did you think about this particular moment in music history right here?
I like to quote what Elton John had to say afterwards. He said, the reason that people go on the VMAs is to beat everybody else. It's competitive. You want them talking about you the next day, and Robin and Miley killed. So if that's the purpose...
They win!
Yeah.
Now, You've had a very strong career. Growing Pains, iconic. You know, I had no idea you wrote theme songs and things like that. That's great. What made you decide to dip your toe into reality TV with Unusually Thick?
I'll tell you, it's not really reality. They came to us with the idea of reality, and I said, you know, the hair-pulling, wine-tossing, table-tipping shows, they already do that.
Yes.
And they do it brilliantly, and we're not that interesting. So why don't we do kind of a sitcom reality? We'll take our real family and our real situations, our real family drama, but we want you to have a happy ending.
Your boy is handsome.
So yeah, that's Carter. So occasionally we tweak it and twerk it just enough to get, just enough to. We try to take the drama and find a funny way out.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. So you're in your second season. How does your wife like her newfound fame?
She likes it. She had one episode coming up. It's kind of interesting because, as you know, as soon as you're out there, you're a social media fodder.
Yes.
So she has all kinds of fans and a few haters. So she decided to take on the haters, and she hooks up with a couple of the haters in a bar. Turns into a bar brawl. And yeah, it was.
They show it with the cameras rolling?
Oh yeah, fascinating episode.
Terrific!
Fascinating.
Well, thank you, Alan. It's so nice to meet you. The show is called Unusually Thick, and it airs Wednesday nights at 8:30 on Pop.